Hi everybody, I'm back at my Rya loom today. I left this for a few days or a few weeks because I've just had a lot of other stuff going on. My family was visiting and things, and I just never got back to this loom, but it's still here waiting for me. So I'm working on an old Finnish Ryijy, and I found the pattern in this wonderful old book by U.T. Sirelius, the Rya Rugs of Finland. And this was printed way back. Way back in 1926. And so I'm doing the first color plate that's in here. It's the oldest rug that I could find in the book. It's woven in 1711. And what I'm going to be doing is just a small section of this. This is actually quite large. So I'm just taking the middle section and I'm weaving a smaller version of this rug. And I'm documenting the pattern so I can sell it as kits as well. So I just wanted to read what's on this plate. Ryijy of the year 1711, Hämeenlinna district. Size 152 centimeters by 188 centimeters. Warp was of hemp, not linen. Weft is woolen, white, 12 threads, between rows of pile. So that makes me think that it's probably single spun and quite fine to fit 12 threads of yarn in it. And the pile of wool was about 1.5 centimeters long. That would be the length of the actual pile, not what's required to do the knot. And there were six threads in each knot. Again, I think it's probably single ply and quite fine. The owner was Gallery Herhammer, Helsinki, and it's been deposited in the Finnish National Museum. So what I did is I photocopied a picture of this of this rug, and I'm going to be I'm going to do the pattern on this loom. So I'm partway through. I've woven this section, I've woven that, and I've woven the first 3 diamonds, and I'm just starting. I'm in the middle of starting this blue stuff here. So I'm about there. And the rug is going to be shorter than this because I'm doing it on a scale of 50 centimeters. That's going to be probably about 2/3 the height of this. It's going to be about 1 meter long, or 80 centimeters. It's going to be 50 by 80. So I'll reduce it a little bit. But anyway, that's what I'm working on and where I got the idea from. So as I said, I've copied it, made a photocopy of it, and I'm working on this section here of the blue and white. And last time I wove the colored bits here. These are diamonds that go like this. So I do the diamonds, I do the white sections and I do the colored sections just one by one so I don't get mixed up in the coloring. So I'm in this blue section, so it's blue, white, blue, and then it starts with a little bit of red in there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's going to be blue, white, white, blue, white, and then a red, and then white, blue, white again in these diamonds. I'm going to knot these in, and then I'm going to weave a row, or the spacing rows. So I need white yarn, and these are kind of gray blue, that's those ones. So for this particular rug, I'm using 3 threads per knot. But I'm using 2 colors so that I get a bit of unique shading in it, and I'm kind of randomly pick which of the colors I'm going to double up and use two colors of, and one of the other, so that I don't get just solid lines. I get a bit of difference in shading. I have a very sophisticated method of cutting. Just fold a piece of cardboard and cut the threads. And white. And it fell on the floor anyway. Oh well. So it starts with white. So I pick up 2 warp ends. I put the 3 threads underneath the warp. I cross it over and hold it with one hand while I open this thread up and push that through, and I pull this down. Pull up the 2 threads, double it over, open it up, and push it through. This is like the Geordie's or Geordie's knot of Turkish carpets. It's exactly the same, it's just done on a larger scale of wool. And the next one is going to be the blue-gray. That's 3. white next. We'll cut some more. Close the paper. So I've been experimenting with different video lengths and platforms to put my videos on, and I think I'm going to try and keep them about 30 minutes, 45 minutes long, because longer than that it takes too long to upload to different places. I'm going to try and put a lot of things into the children's YouTube channel, kids YouTube, because my grandchildren have seen some of my work and they want to say, they've asked me, you know, can you please put your stuff on kids YouTube so we can watch it too, because we can't get to the big YouTube. So I'm starting to do that. So I'm converting a lot of my YouTube videos and moving them to the kids channel. And I live stream on Twitch and on Kick sometimes and different places, and I record those as well, and bits of it I will put into the kids YouTube. And I'm also going to put everything onto a Patreon account so that all of my videos are all in one place instead of scattered all over the place. So if you're interested in seeing more of my work, then please subscribe to Patreon. Okay, so it's the red goes into the middle. To the middle of that one, is that right? Yeah, so there's going to be a red diamond with a bit of blue in the middle, I think. Okay, a red. Red ball that got tangled. Okay, there. These Rya rugs that I make are not really rugs. They're not designed to be used on a floor. The wool that I use is very soft, and the backing as well. They're not really, I've seen so many people ruin their rugs and then write to me and say, please, how can I fix it? And I just say, well, you shouldn't have put it on the floor. So it should be something that's hung on the wall, like a piece of art, or over your bed. The Rya rugs were originally, well, they were used as bed, what was that? Sorry, they were used as bed coverings and as over chairs and stuff, and then they were also hung on the wall. I think probably provided insulation to the house and over the drafty logs and stuff, so they'd hang a rug in there so the wind wouldn't blow through, and also give decoration to the house. Okay, that's done. Now this is just white here on the edges. Oh, I do have a second ball of white. Speed up my winding. Okay, I've done that row. So now I'm going to weave 6 rows of the spacing of the background to this. For the weavers that are watching this, the background is usually woven in a tabby, but I like to weave a tabby shot and then 4 twill shots and then another tabby shot, because I like the back, when you look at the back of the rug, I also want it to look pretty, so I like to weave a little pattern in there. Sometimes I'll use a rose path trebling instead, and so you get a little bit of rose path diamond in showing up in the background of it. Oh, and I've just run out of thread, so excuse me while I go wind this thread up. I'll be right back. Okay. To add a new weft thread, I overlap the previous one for a few inches, and that secures it in there. And I'll go back. There. Okay, now it's back to the knotting. So I'll do the blue and white rows again. So I need that. Dark blue. This blue and that blue. And I'm going to need the gray. One gray was a runaway. So this blue, dark edge blue, is going in a diamond this way, so that means if that's that, then this dark one has to go here. Oops. I'm going to advance the warp a bit because it's getting a bit hard to tie the knot in there. Okay. What's next? A white. White, white, white. knot there. There's a knot in the warp. And okay, the gray blue is next. Oh, this side. Oh, not there. Oh, pay attention. This is so relaxing and calm to do, but sometimes you lose track and you easy to tie something into the wrong spot. So we do have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing, not just go with the flow. Oops, I'll cut that one and that one.
Okay, I'm going to stop here for now and continue this tomorrow. Because I see it's now 45 minutes, and I really don't want these videos to be longer, or they become hard to upload. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you'll be back. I'm going to next time fill in the colored spots and then weave another heading and then work my way up this project row by row. Thank you.